Good morning. Welcome in. Once again, we are set for another installment of Trust Matters, Real Estate, and Estate Planning Solutions with Sean Robertson of Gateville Law Firm. They're in Yorkville and online at gatevillelawfirm.com. We welcome Sean back into the studios once again. Hello there, Sean.
Hello, Mike. It's nice to be back here in the studio.
Yeah, so one of these days you're going to be at the point where you'll retire and
hopefully
step away from law and all this fun stuff. So make sure that you've got your estate planning set for the second half of your life, right?
Absolutely. So not only your estate planning, but I know I'm going to be 52 in June, and one of the questions becomes, what do you want your second half of your life to be? And what do you want your legacy to be?
Yeah, so it's the retirement blueprint. How do we set folks up so they are planned properly so they can enjoy their second half, all of those years they have remaining, stress-free and enjoying things as best they can?
Yeah, I really think, and this has kind of been the point that we've made periodically throughout, is having a good plan, because I know I can think of probably at least 4 or 5 people that have recently gone through quadruple bypass surgery, heart issues. And you know, when you have the heart issues and surgery, there's a likelihood that you may have some problems in the future.
Yeah, so you're looking at health care. You're looking at how this will all affect your savings, any income you still have, and you're trying to plan your estate, and then medical issues come up. They're probably always going to come up at some point. The key is to try to have things in place ahead of that to prepare in case something does happen where you need to have some care, or you're debilitated, or whatever the case may be. So what are some of the steps for folks that want to put a plan together in front of all of these issues that might come up in their later years?
Yeah, again, I think really the purpose of estate planning is twofold. Number one is incapacity, or let's say you can't get around, because I see my neighbors, you see a lot of people that are seniors or retirees that are walking. And they may be struggling walking, but they're walking because their second half of their life depends on it for them being mobile. And so then the second component is doing their estate plan, working on their trust, their powers of attorney, communicating with their kids of what's important, really having a plan. And sometimes you, as a customer, you don't necessarily know what to do. You just got to take the first step. Give us a call or email us, and we're happy to help you.
Yeah, estate planning, we're not talking about end of life. It's what happens while you're still alive, but maybe you just have some issues that keep you from being 100%. Maybe you can't make decisions for yourself, so having things in place takes a lot of the complication out of all that.
Yeah, absolutely. And not only that, but I also kind of we have a lot of people around my age and our age, Mike, and younger, where sometimes one parent is deceased, and maybe adding one of the adult children that are local on to their accounts is maybe a good idea as a trustee. So I know we have a signing this week where that occurred, where the daughter is concerned that the parents weren't prepared and their finances are kind of a mess. So she's taken a proactive role to help the parents.
Yeah, one of the things, too, we've talked about many times, the benefit of putting all this on paper and in legal documents ahead of time. You can avoid probate court, which is a biggie.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can also avoid family disputes, because I know the one thing I hear a lot is, maybe a parent wants to equalize things, and one kid got more from the parents, meaning more wealth during their lifetime. And, but the parent they want to be fair. And so maybe they give one kid less upon death. So these are the type of decisions we help people. What's the best way to do it? Because if you just let it go and it's unresolved, this issue is going to come up.
And if folks want to call Gateville, you'll help them through it, and it's basically, like a 3-meeting process or something?
Yeah, we have a 3-pronged process. So our first part of the process is we meet with you to understand your goals and concerns, and we design your estate plan. And then the second meeting is we go over We make sure that everything's spelt out correctly. We make sure you understand what a trust is, because a lot of attorneys don't do a good job of explaining why you have these tools and how do you use them. And the third part is the signing.
All right. And how long would that process take if everything goes smoothly to get through all 3 steps?
Yeah, normally I would say probably 4 to 6 weeks, depending on our schedule and the client's schedule.
The blueprint for the second half of life: protection, peace of mind, and legacy. And Gateville Law Firm can help handle all of it for you. Call Sean Robertson and his team at Gateville Law Firm, 630-780-1034. You can go online to gatevillelawfirm.com. Estate planning tailored to you, your life, and your legacy. Join us next week for another installment of Trust Matters Real Estate and Estate Planning Solutions with Sean Robertson of Gateville Law Firm in Yorkville at gatevillelawfirm.com.